Gentlemen, this is part 4. This is, we cut the theme or the video of theme 3 into few parts to be easily uploaded and not to make it too boring for you. After reading the text on page 85 and answering B and C questions on the previous page, we moved to page 86. We have what we call collocations or phrases from the text. Based on the text, we have mass media, front. So please challenge yourself for a second before carry on with the, pause the video for a second. Try to answer exercise A, page 86. Mass media, you have 10 words should be connected with other 10 words on the right side. Sometimes, both ways, sometimes you can have more than one word connected to the other side. Anyway, the answers can be displayed on the left part now or of the screen. C, mass media, front page or front cover, specialist, space, specialist magazine, demographic, group, advertising, space, we can say advertising agency, anyway, as I said, page 90 is a homework for next class. We answered the questions here and we move to another vocab box or list on page I don't know which page actually. 86. Oh, we're still on 86. It was right in front of my eyes. Appeal. I don't like Nescafe in the morning. It doesn't appeal to me. Attract. Want you to do. Want you to be. Want you to believe. Cover, the word cover. Demographic group, it was a word that we went on in the text. Demographic. Elderly, we should respect the elderly in our society. Relating to the structure of populations, that is the word demographic. So Kuwaitis are demographic group. Expats, expatriates are demographic groups. A hobby, well, I like to draw, I like to play sport. Influence, effect, interest group. Again, we said head and shoulders. What is the interest group? People who have hair and have dandruff, not only who don't have hair like me. Market sector, it's where you are going to market this product. Now, interest group for this bed are pregnant ladies, families who are expecting. Market sector, it's market part where I am going to promote this product. Particular is very, very important word. It has the connotation of specific or special. Persuasion is the noun of persuade. Target, we took a similar word like aim, purpose. Teen, we know the word teen. Do you have any teenager in your family, by the way? Now, I believe Corona for us stopped here, and I remember that was the first task we took online before we halted online classes for a while, and then we went back to them. We have the word, we have the exercise D on page 87. Very, very interesting. We have the words here: them, there, he, it, them, they, them, their. We want to know to which they refer from the list 1 to 10 down under this blue box. You have publishers, publisher, and advertisers. Please ask me any word that you don't know. Send me a message like what the meaning of this word. Publishers made money from the first magazine by selling a lot of them. We'll come back to it. However, towards the end of 19th century, they started to make their money. Who started to make their money? Publishers. From where? From advertising. If publishers, them is answered already. If publishers sold a lot of copies a magazine, he charged a lot of advertisements in it. He, the publisher. In it, the magazine. Then he could lower the price, so more readers bought it. Bought what? Again, the magazine. Publishers showed advertisers that sales figures, numbers, figures means numbers, but they often did not believe them. Who didn't believe? The advertisers didn't believe the publishers. Sorry, they didn't believe. Let's not jump ahead of us, each of ourselves. They didn't believe them. Who didn't believe them? The advertisers. So them is what? By the way, guys, them can be for publishers and can be for sales, but it's impolite to say, wallah, advertisers didn't believe the publishers. It is more polite to say, wallah, they didn't believe the figures. But anyway, the publishers who lied eventually, so it basically means the same, but you always try to be diplomatic and polite. So the publisher set up an organization to check them what? Again, the figures. What they called it? Audit Bureau of Circulation. Bureau, it's a French word for office. Nowadays, there are ABC figures for all magazines, and publishers use them. Use what? The figures to set their prices. The price of the publishers. Very interesting piece of exercise. Please at least challenge yourself with it on your own again and again. Those answers are for you here. Actually, I try to be more careful with the arrows here. But anyway, still means the same thing. On page 88, we have a break for our, or a challenge for our brain. On page 88, we have the word appeal, attract, feature. Feature means like side or sima or mazhar, or sometimes it means aspect. Match, pay for, persuade, publish, sell, target, influence. All are actually familiar words for us. Maybe feature is new. Again, please pause the video before I show the answers. Challenge yourself with them, and then carry on. I try to be quick, because the video eventually are taking long time from all of us. In recent years, publishers have targeted particular groups with their magazines. Some magazines nowadays appeal to people in particular jobs. Publishers hope their magazines will attract a particular market sector, then they can sell advertising space in the magazine. The production of a magazine is paid by the advertising. Is plus verb 3. It's passive voice. We took this in theme 4, or we will take this, and I revised this with you too. The appearance of each magazine and its contents, what is in the magazine, is called contents. Match the interest, go with. Do you know this Match.com? It's for, have you checked it already, looking for a wife? Match the interest of the target audience. Magazines may influence their readers in a very powerful way, strong way. It is possible that they persuade them to buy certain things. Do people want a lifestyle because they feature? Do people want a lifestyle because their magazine features it every month? So we come to the word feature. Feature here came as a verb, and it simply took the meaning of show. Actually, I have missed reading the question. Complete each sentence with a verb, actually. So feature, as I told you, it can be it can have the meaning of side or part or mazhar, but here as a verb it simply means to show. So let's pause here. I will upload this video and then we will move to the fifth part of theme 3.